Hey Facebook friends, I'm going live here. I wanted to invite you to a 30-day bathing suit challenge that I'm getting ready to do. I'm feeling kind of nostalgic here. I'm standing in front of my old alma mater, San Diego State University. This is the bookstore here. It doesn't look anything like it used to. I'm telling you, this whole campus is different. The East Commons here, it's all commercials. You know, you've got, hey Shauna, you've got like Starbucks, you've got Subway sandwiches, you've got bowling alleys. It's completely different. But thinking back on this time, I mean, here I am 30 years ago was when I went here at San Diego State University. Hey Michelle, welcome. And I'm feeling nostalgic for a couple of reasons. Number one, not only is it because of my kind of anniversary 30 years ago, I went to college here, but now, oops, here comes someone coming through. But also this month is my 17-year anniversary starting my health journey. So I'm feeling kind of, nostalgic. I remember back when I was here at San Diego State, I was on the triathlon team. I was in pretty good shape. I was training a lot, exercising. I worked at Price Club, which is now Costco, everyone knows, but Price Club back then, back in those days. Hey Pat, hey Mike. And I was pretty active. I was very active, actually. And then when I got into my career, I'm going to take a walk over here towards the library. I do recognize that building. That building hasn't changed at all. I got, hey John, welcome. When I got into my career, I started working a lot, and I was sitting behind a desk a little bit more. My career became a bigger priority than my health, I think. And I started putting off my exercises. The next thing you know, I've gained 50 pounds. So 17 years ago, I was 50 pounds overweight and I needed to really get my health in order. And so because it's been my anniversary, a lot of people have been asking me, Greg, 85% of people who go on any kind of a weight loss program, they lose weight and gain it back within 2 years. And what's your secret? How have you kept it off for 17 years? I'll give you a couple things. One, I think that one of the biggest things that's helped me is challenges. And when I say challenges, I mean it in a very general term. Challenges that are both positive and negative. The kind of things that would be for some people an obstacle and it would knock them down. Somehow I found a way to kind of flip them and turn them on their heads. And so I want to give you a couple things that I did and a couple things I'm doing and invite you to a challenge. So one thing is being an Optavia coach. This is, I took the challenge of my health and flipped and said, I'm going to master this, and I'm going to master it in such a way that I can teach others how to do it. So when I was 50 pounds overweight, I decided to become a coach. I met Dr. Anderson, he's my coach, and I said, I'm going to master this. I'm going to kick this thing in its butt, and I'm going to learn how to not only master it for myself, but to teach others. So I started this journey with Dr. A, and he challenged me, and that's, a good thing. Sometimes a coach is there to challenge you. So having him as my coach has been a challenge. Second thing, having clients and working with people, that's been a challenge to reinforce and constantly keep me thinking about my health, making it a priority. And then having other fellow coaches, like some of the coaches, Sean, and the coaches that are on watching the live here, having them in my camp, running with me, keeping me accountable, that's a challenge. It's a good challenge. And then sometimes life will throw you a challenge, like a difficult thing. And I'll tell you, last year in February, I was in Hawaii. I was surfing some pretty big waves, and I blew my shoulders out, both of my shoulders. Now, this is a challenge for me. Somebody who's surfed his whole life, I'm very passionate about surfing. I haven't been able to surf since last year. It's been over a year since I've been able to surf. That's a challenge. But instead of it being something, for a while, quite frankly, I was depressed. I was frustrated. I was down. I was like missing my girl, my ocean. I can't get in the water. It's very frustrating. But I decided to flip it. And so what I've been doing lately, and it's actually been for about 6 months, is I've been using my motivation to get back in the water as a challenge to really focus on strengthening my body and really taking care of my nutrition and my fitness. So right now I just did a test. I just came off of a cruise. I was in 7 days on a ship, which is basically a floating cafeteria. And the average person, hey Stan Stouty, how you doing? Christina. When you're out on a ship, the average person gains 7 to 14 pounds on a cruise. I didn't gain any weight. Actually, I got stronger on this cruise because I was really focused on my health and rehabbing. I'm trying to get back in the water surfing. So, hey Leslie, my sister's on. Getting healthy has been a challenge. It's never easy. It's not a straight line. Um, and really what I want to say is that challenges, if you don't create your own challenge, life will give you a challenge. But what you do with it is really what matters. So I want to invite you, if you're interested, if you like accountability, if you find that when you play tennis or you golf or you run or you do your favorite thing, if you do better with people that are running with you and playing tennis with you, especially if they're like at your level or better, how many of you notice that your game goes up a notch when you're with other people? You make it social. So I want to give you a challenge. If you want to get in shape for the summer, you know, spring is here, time to get ready for summer. I'm trying to get ready for summer, and I want to invite anyone who wants to get ready for summer to get ready with me. And what we're going to do is I'm going to do a 30-day challenge. It's going to be in my my Facebook group. We have a it's called Creating Optimal Health Facebook group. And if you want to join, I'll put the link in here in just a second. You can join it. There's no charge for the challenge. You can be with OptiV or you can be doing your own thing. It's not about that. It's about sharing ideas. I'm going to share recipes. I'm going to share strategies. I'm going to share what's working for me. We're going to interview people that are doing well. We're going to do a couple of Facebook Lives there, and you know, talk about what's working and what we're doing, and celebrating each other. And if we get stuck, if someone needs help, we're going to reach in and we're going to help them. And so this challenge is for 30 days, the month of April, and we're going to see what we can do to get our bodies in optimal shape. And it may take longer than a month, but it's a good jump start either way. So the 30-day challenge is going to start April 1st. This is like a little heads up with you guys. If you want to join in, you're welcome to. If you need a coach and you don't know exactly what to do and you want a coach, reach out, private message me, or just put it in the chat here, and I'll connect with you, and I'll talk about what I'm doing, and I'll offer what works for me, which is OptiV has been a blessing for me in my life. Not only did I lose that 50 pounds, but I've basically maintained it with just a plus or minus of like 5 pounds over the years. And if you enjoy having fun, you like a little challenge, again, like I said, if you don't create your own challenge, life will throw you one. So I want to encourage you to be proactive, take a challenge, make a challenge, get yourself healthy. Let's have fun. Let's do it together. Hope you guys are having a great day. Love you, and go Aztecs.